Hello, my loves. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time here, my name is Lizzie, and here we talk about spirituality, angels, quantum healing, and so much more. So if any of that is of interest to you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, because I post videos weekly, and I'm here to help you navigate your spiritual journey. Today, I felt really called to talk about my journey and how it has led me to Bali, how it has been going so far, what it's been like living here, and also why Bali is one of the most high vibrational places in the world and why it is so healing as well. So I first got the Bali call a couple years ago, actually. This was when I was still living in Los Angeles. It was when I was working at a corporate job that was sucking the life out of me, somewhere that I really didn't want to be. However, I made this plan that at the end of the year, I would quit my job. I would have enough savings so that I could go to Bali and do whatever I wanted to do over there, be of service in some way. I really didn't know what that was going to look like yet, but I just knew that I needed to leave. I knew that it was time. This chapter in Los Angeles was over and it was time to head out. However, as I'm sure many of you all know, when we try to control, the universe has other plans in store for us, and we need to surrender to that and trust that. And that is exactly what happened with me. I was brought the soul lessons that I needed to learn, and things were speeding up at that time for me to really step into a higher vibrational frequency version of me. And that required me to have to go through this initiation of learning how to heal myself through Reiki, through energy healing. I didn't know it at that time. I remember young Lizzie still in the corporate realm, really hesitating on diving into her spiritual journey. But when this health journey hit me, I had no other choice but to really look at this challenge and find my own solution out of it. However, as I'm sure some of you may know, when we try to control, the universe will surprise us with its own plans, has other plans in store for us that we need to surrender to and trust that it's all happening for our highest good. And what was happening for me was I was going through an initiation. This was the beginning stages of what my initiation into stepping into the light worker that I'm meant to be. And that required really navigating through my health journey. At that time, it didn't get as bad as it did. This was the beginning of my health journey. And I thought that that was as bad as it was going to get. Fast forward, it got to the worst that it possibly could. But I learned how to heal myself from it through energy healing and through Reiki. And that was all part of my soul's evolution and all part of me stepping into who I am meant to be, the healer that I'm meant to be. So some of you may already know about my health journey, but if you are new here or if you haven't heard about my story yet, please feel free to check out this video above where I explain more about my health journey and how I found Reiki and energy healing through it, so you can have some more background before coming into this video. December of last year, 2023, is when I was reunited with my family after all the stuff that happened that year with my health journey, but more so my spiritual journey. And when I got home, all I wanted to do was go full time being of service. I was like, it is time to share my story. It is time to share my gifts. I had nothing to lose. I knew what it felt like to lose everything, to really feel like you lost everything. And I was so eager to live again. And for me, living is really being able to express myself, being able to connect with others, to allow the light that was flowing through me to be shared with the world. So I committed to being of service each and every day in whatever way felt aligned for me, whatever way felt right for me. And fast forward to March, I believe. Yes, it was March. I attended a retreat that my friend was facilitating at. This was in Hawaii. And it was a spiritual women's retreat, a goddess retreat. It was absolutely beautiful. And this was one of the most powerful initiations, another powerful initiation of just attending a spiritual retreat and really allowing myself to heal even more through that, but to expand my consciousness and to develop my spiritual gifts too. This retreat helped me quantum shift onto my highest timeline. Not only was it inspiring, but it was also motivating. I could see myself also hosting a retreat of my own. And now it is all coming to fruition because that is happening in 2025, which I will talk more about this at the end of this video. So now getting to the part where I actually made the decision to move to Bali, to make this big move, it was after the retreat. I remember going on a walk one day out in nature, just one of my usual walks, and I was in such great spirits. And I remember getting this very, very strong message. You need to go to Bali. You need to go to Bali now. And my angels kept repeating it. You have to go to Bali now. And I remember questioning it. I remember saying, are you sure? Like, I'm planning on going the end of this year. Again, like when I have feeling secure about everything going on financially and also with my business as well. And they just kept repeating, you need to go to Bali now. And with everything that I've been through, everything that I've learned, I knew that this was the next step for me. And I trusted in my angel's guidance so, so much. So I made the decision. I said, okay, give me 1 month and I will move to Bali. I'll pack up everything and I'll go over there. And this was something that has always been in the back of my mind. However, I thought that it was going to happen later in the year, but it happened a lot more quickly. And this is what happens when you are in alignment with your highest timeline. The universal energies will come to support you and propel you forward on doing what you came here to do. I still remember the night that I made the decision. I made the commitment to myself and to my angels that I would go to Bali, that I would listen to their divine guidance. And I kid you not, the next day, I'm reading through some group messages on Instagram, which I typically don't do because there's so many of them. But one of the first messages that came up was from a fellow spiritual sister, and she was sharing that she was looking for a facilitator for a retreat that she would be hosting in Bali in July. And my heart just started to flutter. I was like, there's no way. This is such a coincidence, but obviously nothing happens by coincidence. Everything is truly happening for you. Synchronicity is the universe's way of showing you, of letting you know that you are in alignment. So, of course, I reached out to her and to see if this would be aligned for us to work together or to create some magic together. And it was so, so aligned. Our energies just clicked. And fast forward, a beautiful retreat happened from it. I was able to share Reiki healing with others. I was able to lead cacao ceremonies. And this was one of the best experiences that I have had in Bali so far. I was able to connect with so many beautiful souls. I had no idea how quickly things would happen. But because I made the decision that was in alignment with my highest path, everything started to unfold magically for me. Now, as far as how life has been like since moving here, it has absolutely been incredible. I still remember when I stepped foot out of the airport when I first landed, and it immediately felt like home. Something clicked, and I knew that it was exactly where I was meant to be, that this is exactly where I'm meant to be. This doesn't mean that it's all high vibrational all the time. There's definitely been challenges that I've needed to navigate through myself. There's been shadows that I needed to bring to light, things that I needed to learn. More of my soul's evolution has taken place here more than ever. And for that, I am extremely grateful. Bali is such a high vibrational place that it will quickly show you what is no longer in alignment in your life and propel you into letting these things go, letting go of these versions of you, these things that no longer suit you and contribute to you being the highest version of you that you came here to be. Bali is truly medicine. I came here to learn. I came here to serve, to continue healing, evolving, and that is exactly what I am doing. There's a reason why my soul was guided here, and Bali's providing me with the best environment to be able to do all of those things and to step more fully into my life purpose. I've been meeting even more members of my soul family, and it feels so, so freaking good to connect with souls that are in alignment with you, that vibrate at a similar frequency, that just see you for you. That is medicine in itself. Bali has also brought so much joy into my life, has really allowed my inner child to shine and come through. And for that, I'm also so grateful because it reminds you of this environment really, and reminds you of the importance of play, letting your inner child come out, letting yourself experience joy, and knowing that joy is your birthright. It's your natural frequency to be one of joy, to be in love with life. Especially for the people that know me personally, they know that I am such a playful person at heart. Even with the work that I do that is quite serious at times, being able to tend to all these parts of me is crucial to my overall well-being, and Bali really allows me to do that. And lastly, the culture here is so beautiful. They really emphasize the importance of karma, the universal law of karma. The locals here are so grateful. They treat you with so much respect. I feel so safe here. And they do blessings every day for the earth, for the environment, for their business. You'll see like little blessings put outside every day. I'll take a picture of one and put it right here too. And you can just feel the vibration of gratitude in the air as well. It reminds me a bit of Hawaii, of how grateful the vibration is there too. Very similar to that. But you feel like your vibration is lifting just by being here, just by stepping outside and feeling that energy all around you. If you can't already tell, I love it here so much, and I really see and feel the medicine that Bali brings, which is why I am so excited to be sharing that I will be hosting a spiritual women's retreat in August of 2025. And this is going to incorporate Reiki healing, forgiveness practices, cacao ceremonies, nourishing food, intuitive development, a beautiful time, a beautiful space for souls to connect, to heal, to evolve, to grow together, and of course, have fun. If you are interested in experiencing the Bali magic and taking part in this retreat, you can find more details in the description below. I'm going to include a link of where you can read more about what the retreat entails and how to move forward on reserving your spot. I would love to meet you all here in person in one of my favorite places in the world if this feels aligned for you. There is limited availability, so if this is something that you're interested in, go ahead and send me a message and we'll connect from there. Thank you so much for watching. I loved being able to share my story of how I made the decision to come to Bali and how much it has supported me in my life overall since coming here. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below, and also let me know if you've ever made the move somewhere where you just knew it was so aligned for you and how it supported you in your journey too. I'm sending you all so much love and so much light. May blessings and miracles flow your way today and every day. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.